Hey, it's Jayometric. Welcome to Mr. Magpie's Harmless card game. So I played actually quite a bit of this. It didn't record any of the audio when I did this, so I wanted to try it again, and this time record the audio. I was only ever able to beat it once, so hopefully that's what happens here. So we have to find out where the Jerrys are. The Jerrys are going to take away our shields and health up here, and we have to make sure that our multipliers, and which are pills, and our dollar monies, make it so that way we get as much as possible, because we have to save up to be able to afford the elevator ride back there, which we'll see how much of that is in the shop. It's quite a lot. And then we have our cards down here, kind of Balatro style. I don't know which one came out first, but either way, similar. If you get that idea, you get this concept. So we have this card here that makes it so we have stacked cash. So when you complete a column, gain dollar. And you'll see that the dollar amounts tell you how much of the money it gives you. With the more dollars, the more you get. So there are 0 Jerrys adjacent to these. So nice, we got a multiplier, so we got ×2 for this one. So now we have to guess where the more Jerrys are. And of course, if we complete a column, we gain money. So let's see if we can complete some columns here. And of course. So we want to try to get the pills first. Of course, it's random. We want to try to get as few Jerrys as possible. 0 Jerrys adjacent to the eyes. There we go. There's one more Jerry, and then there's a hint and the eye. So we open the eye, that completes the column. And we could complete one of these for a little bit more money, but I don't think it's worth it, so let's stop. Yeah, we would have gotten a hint. That was the only other thing, so that wasn't worth it. High value. When you flip a pill, all perks gain 1 sell value. You flip 1 pill, 1 money, 1 hint when you sell that. I don't think any of these are worth it. When you flip money in a corner, promote it. Promoting it's good because it'll change, like this one has a 2 next to it. So our deck has a bunch of 1s, so this one will turn into a 4, so it gives you more money over time. I don't want to shred. Should we do this? So way the perks gain +1 sell value, because as you go along, you'll be able to sell these and buy new ones. Let's do that in case we want to swap out for something else. Now let's buy that, because that one specifically is to sell. Let's continue. I want to try to synergize as best you can. There's 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. So there's only 2 corners, so go basically anywhere else. That do all of them? Interesting. Now, unfortunately, this is going to make us do a corner because we're going to want to upgrade the money if it's in the corner. There are no Jerrys adjacent to each other. Yeah, real nice it's telling me that. So this one's a Jerry. There was no money in the corner. That doesn't help. And this one reactivates the ones adjacent to it, which in this case would have been all of them, but this is the only one next to it. We can complete the column. Of course. There's only 1 more Jerry, we know it's there, so we can just flip the rest of these. Okay. Punch down when you get a Jerry, flip the non-Jerry card below it. When you flip money, flip its whole group. Okay, I love these ones, the sticky cash ones. And deadline, when you flip the last non-Jerry card, reactivate it twice. Reactivate it twice. Okay. We could sell this for what we got it for, because promoting stuff is going to help a lot. So this reactivates twice, which is good. So let's sell this. Let's buy that. Let's go to the break room because that'll give us health back. Oh, the money's in the corners. Okay. That works out well. So yeah, we actually have to get to 999 in order to buy the elevator. And we only have 8 more rounds. When you flip a pill, all perks gain 1. We have that. Fucking double the sell value of the rightmost perk and sell it. We don't want that. Let's buy more cash. Let's go to the next round. There are 0 Jerrys in this column. Thank you for that. Only got 1 though. Okay, cool. That turned into a 2. I was hoping there was money in the corners. Let's see. We want to end on a money one, hopefully. And that just took away 3 of them, but that's still good. Nope. Each row has at least 1 Jerry. So this one, there are 0 Jerrys adjacent to the eyes. So that's our last money. So we only have pills and the eye. So let's finish that row. Or the column, rather. And we want to try any of these because we can complete that, or this, or this. Okay, we still got money for that. We got money for that one. I don't think we want to bother with anything else. Let's stop so we save one of our healths. Only 27 money that round though. Bank tag, destroy that one. Making bank is when you get over $100 in a round. When you flip money, gain 2 sell value on the nest egg. Care about that. I think we're just gonna have to go for it. 0 Jerry's adjacent to this. Largest grouping of Jerry's 2. Trying to go for the column so we can complete. And we're going to want the corners to have money. Of course. So largest grouping of Jerry's is 2. So it's either one there or one here so far. Because there's 2 more Jerry's. Okay, so that's all the money. We're only missing a hint, and then there's 2 Jerry's. So there's no point in doing this. Yeah, it was there. When you flip a lonely money, reactivate it. When the eye opens, gain money. Flip the card adjacent to exactly 1 Jerry at the start. Is this a double sticker? It applies this effect twice. I don't know how that helps when it's on the eye, though. 2 Jerry's in this row. Okay, that took care of most of the money in this round. I'm trying to promote the money, so that works out perfectly. We got a 3, a 2, and a 4. Of course. Of course. Exactly 2 columns have Jerry's. So there's one of them. And if there's 2 Jerry's in that one... let's see. So it's unlikely to be in this one. And I think... Yeah, if there's 2 up there, the rest of these are safe. The largest grouping of Jerry's is 3, so that's one of them. So this one's fine. Okay, cool. So we reactivated that one a couple times. It didn't do as well as I thought it would because it was a single, but if it was a 4 money, I'm hoping it would do better. When you purchase this, other perks in the shop go on sale. So helpful. Fill in the empty perk slots with random ones. I don't need that. When you flip a Jerry, promote adjacent cards. I don't necessarily care for that either. Let's go to the break room. That'll help us increase the money. Unfortunately, you want to get the pill first, that way these are worth double, but can't always win them. Clock and flip a hint, we don't care. When you flip your last money, reactivate it. We already have this one, don't we? When you flip the last non-Jerry card, reactivate it twice. This one's better than this one, because this one's when you flip the last money. But this one has to be the last card. But it does it twice. Let's move on. Only got 3 more rounds, and we still need to make $750. Let's see. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to that one. I was hoping the corner would be fine. Let's see. One of these is a Jerry. Not that one. No Jerry's are adjacent to each other. Perfect. Yeah, helpful. There are an equal number of Jerry's to the left and right. Wow, so you're telling me the 2 left are on the right side of the board? Very helpful. There's only pills left, which I don't think help me. Unless I did columns. Of course. And do we take our luck? Ooh, worked out. Only earned $52 though. Promote all the face-up cards. We don't have anything to flip cards. When the eye open flips around money, we don't have that. Buy reactivator for money, because that'll reactivate all the money it's open. Or make that money quick. Yes, I know. I'm working on it. Exactly 4 columns have Jerry's. That's one of them. Of course. And the reactivator only reactivated the 1 because it was the only one open. I was trying to pick ones away from each other to try to get the money to do that. 1 more money. Okay. So there's still an unflipped tap. Nope. We only have 1 more help. Think we should fail because we're definitely going to get the Jerry, but I don't think we're going to be able to complete this round. Do we guess? Do we guess? Do we guess? One of the rows has no Jerry's. I mean, the middle one. Let's stop. This one where if you reactivate the money. That's what. Go to the break room just to get. I hit the break room. Did I not? Oh, it's like above it to the side. So I just wasted a round. Yeah. Yeah, you can take your hand out of here. When the eye opens, reactivate the largest face-up group. Okay, I mean, we're not gonna win, so like, screw it. Yeah, because now the bomb's deciding whether or not we get another round or not. And it's a no. Let's try it again. See if we can get some better cards this time. Go at the corner. When you purchase this, duplicate a random perk. Okay, I guess we'll try that. It duplicated itself. Nice. Gain ×1 for other finance perks. We get a lot of the finance ones, I think. $16. The eye opens, gain money. That'll give us a bigger multiplier. Let's do that and that. Come on. One Jerry's in the corner. Of course, that one. We want to promote these things. 0 Jerry's in this column. I think we have to move on. Don't need any of those. I think this is going to be best because it reactivates money. Block out, gain money permanently if you're poor. What? Money. Zero Jerry's adjacent to this one. Perfect. There are an equal number of Jerry's to the left and right. So that means there has to be one more here. And one more here. Still one more money. That's the only thing worth it. I open to reactivate cards in the corners. Would that promote it again? Block and promote all face-up cards. I guess if we could do the eye and the money. I guess this one might be worth it, but we want to save up for the better ones later. Let's try re-rolling. Gain ×1 for every 50 sell value of perks you own. Currently have 0. Let's buy the nest egg for now, because every time we flip money it gains 2. And that'll also increase our default multiplier. Okay, largest grouping is 3. Corners. We flip the eye, gain money. 0 Jerry's adjacent. So if the biggest grouping is 3, it's either there or there, so these ones should be all safe. There's 2 more. There are 2 Jerry's adjacent to the eyes. This should be the grouping of 3. Okay. That worked out. Almost $200. We still have 5 more rounds, so we're getting there. Flip on money in the corner, promote it. Flip the last card in a group of 3+, promote the whole group. We definitely want to get this. That's what we're saving up for. Go to the next round. Exactly 4 columns of Jerry's. That was not helpful because I did this one early. There are 3 Jerry's in this row. Okay, so the last one's up there because there's only 1 more. No Jerry's are adjacent to each other. That means it has to be there. Okay. 4 more rounds. We got $311. When you make change, flip a random one. Make changes pass a multiple of $10. Let's buy this. Let's go to the break room. $41. When you make bank gain ×5. That's interesting. There are 3 more rounds, and we still have this one to keep promoting money. I think it's going to be helpful. Let's do this one. Oh, we don't have space. What is that? Multiplier. The eyes give us money. We can't shred a Jerry. Would be interesting if we had so much money we just shredded all the Jerrys. No. I kind of don't think it's worth shredding that to get this. But I mean, this one's better than the other one, so it's just an investment of 50. I mean, I guess we could do that. Let's see, do we have a 1? No, we only have 2s. So let's get rid of this. Let's buy this one, that'll do it twice. Next round. I am trying to hurry up. Okay, you marked that one, so I'm just gonna do that. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this. There are 0 Jerrys in this column. One of the rows has no Jerrys. I'm gonna guess this one has no Jerrys. Yeah, okay, he didn't lie. Which means there's 4 Jerrys between these ones. Okay, and there's 3 of them. I'm absolutely going to lose this, and I'm going to hate myself. Okay, that was enough money to warrant leaving. Yeah, Jerry was up there, and I could have got another multiplier, but that's fine. Next round. We still have next round. Each time you make bank, gain $5. I kind of want this. Let's see. Reactivates all money, reactivates all cards. Let's shred this one. Let's get this. Go to the break room for an extra health. Still got $60. Okay, so the break room does count. When you flip any card, gain $1. Because I think promoting it's still worth it. So let's go to the next round. And all we have to do is get $199. Or 197 rather. Largest grouping of Jerry is 2. Let's get those. Of course, totally helpful. Okay, that's enough, so we can leave at any point. So let's just go for a little bit more money. Let's leave. Okay, so we got $1,100. So yes, we are buying the elevator. Thank you. We're leaving. Okay, I was able to do it again. Like I said, this just took forever to actually like get through because you have to just get so lucky with everything. But either way, that's Mr. Magpie's Harmless card game. Apparently a demo and apparently 5 days where every single time it gets harder, but I think it increases the number of days that you have in order to collect the extra amount of money. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have a good one. Bye.